and I will just scroll down here now, and then here I can see rotate UV. So just go ahead and we can rotate it like 45. So if we put value of 0.25, that means it's 45 degree. Oh, sorry, it's 90 degrees. So let's put 0.25. So once we put 0.25, see the texture has been rotated to the 90 degree. So again, if we press 0.5 now, then it will be again 90 degree, and then 0.75 again 90 degree, and then 1 it will rotate to the default, or maybe 0, it's the same. So 0.25, that means 90 degree. We have already rotated this, and now we can see that our texture is absolutely fine. So we'll go ahead and then apply all the textures available, and just I will show the entire process of applying the texture. So again, now let's start from here, and before proceeding to this further to the material section, what I will do is I will save this project, and I will show my library where I have all those material libraries already downloaded and brought inside, and collected the whole library into a library project which I have already, and I just bring that library to my current working project, and I just use boom, I use all those materials, and the whole scene materials are done like very fast, and I will show you how I do that. So it's only a matter of downloading all this material library which are free along with this pixel breeze. So you have all those combination, then doing the material to the best of the quality is like very easy. So let's go ahead and do that. So I will go ahead and then open an Unreal Engine, and I will go here in more and then browse, and I will go here in 3D Archstops, my library folder, and you see here library. It's a 31 GB library file, and it's like material library, and I will open this. So once this is open, what I will do is you can see here lots of all the materials that has been lots of content are already brought inside this and kept as a library. So I will select this 4K wooden flooring volume 2, and then 4K wooden flooring volume 1, and then this one also. This one is, I think this one is okay, let it be. Yeah, this one is just their folder, nothing there, empty folder. So we just go ahead and then delete this. Yeah, so there is some bug, because of that it's not being deleted. So let's go ahead and then continue on this. So I will just go ahead, select this 4K wooden flooring volume 1 and then volume 2, and then we'll go ahead and select automatic material pack, and then I will go ahead and select this fabric collection, and then I will go ahead and select HDRIs, IES, and then loot files, and then Megascan we don't need because we'll be bringing all of those material from our breeze. And this folder is Epic's real-time scene. Epic have developed a real-time scene which they have given on Epic launcher. Let me show you that. So if you go here in Epic launcher, and when you go into this learn tab, and you can see here ArcViz interior. So I have downloaded this ArcViz interior, and it has been done completely in real time. So I just extracted all the materials in my library folder here, and these are all these. So I will just go ahead and then select that also, and then I will select this Twinmotion materials. So I have selected all this material pack which I have already in my library file or project, along with HDRIs and then IES and then loot files and all those things. And I also have some custom texture and custom material which I generally make for in a specific project, and which I will be showing you how to make custom materials and texture materials in the scene anyway. So I will just selected everything important here, like all these libraries, and then I will just go ahead, not from we have to just go, we cannot right click and migrate everything together. So let's migrate them manually one by one. So right click, migrate, and then it will migrate all this material and text are available in this folder, and then click OK, and then go to Unreal projects, and then retracing tutorial, content folder, and then select folder. So as you can see, it has been migrated. Now I'll go ahead and then migrate the second one, and click OK, and it will already be there now, because for the last time we have already selected this, and it will register and keep in memory. So just click select, and this library, bringing and keeping this library and bringing inside our working project and using the materials from there, texture material, it's extremely useful, and everyone should do it. That is the reason I am showing every process in detail, because you can, once we just bring all those materials in our scene, then you can see how fast we can do the material of this whole scene, how fast it will be. And it's very important for a optimized and perfect workflow. So let's go ahead and then migrate this also, like automating material, and then we'll go ahead and then migrate this fabric also. So go ahead, click OK, and then select folder. So as you can see that all the materials inside fabric processor has been exported, and then we don't need any HDRI now, because we have already given our HDRI. We can export this IS file, because in ray tracing we can use IS file very well, and they perform very well. And but when we are using for GPU Lightmass, this IS file doesn't work, but in CPU Lightmass they work, and then in ray tracing also they work. So let's migrate them, so that if we wish, we can use this IS file also, and then we can go ahead and then send this loot files also, because we will be needing them. And then we don't need Megascan, Megas preset, and then RT materials we may need them. So let's migrate them. So select folder, and then we need this twin motion material. So let's go ahead and migrate it also. So go ahead and select folder. So this twin motion material had also been exported or migrated. Just let's be sure about everything else. So every important thing we have already exported, and yeah, let's export this custom materials also. So migrate them, and then custom textures also. So let's migrate them also. So we have already migrated all our necessary things now. So let's go ahead in this texture. Okay, these are the texture of the project. So now we'll close this project, and if you go here now, like in Windows, and then in content browser 2, and if you go ahead and then dock this content browser here, and if you go here, and then you can see in our project we have our wooden flooring volume 1, volume 2, and then automatic material pack, custom material pack, custom texture, fabric collection, IS file, and then loot, Megascan presets, and then RT materials, and then textures, and twin material. You see here lots of things now. So now we have ample amount of material things in terms of material, from where we can easily and very fast do the whole material of this Unreal project. So let's go ahead further and then complete the material of this scene. So we will be starting from here. Now let's first save the project. So let's work on the curtain material first. So I'll go ahead, select this curtain material, and I will select this material here, or maybe just open this material, and now let's adjust its material. So I'll go ahead, make this like a this much of color, like white, little gray white, and then this one to be white, and then I will go ahead and then this convert to parameter now, and then we will name it as color 01, and then right click this and then convert it into parameter and name it color 02, and here we will delete this one, and then we will just put this one and we will press S and we will name it as blend, and just go ahead and apply this, and here we can, okay, this one has to be just put on this base color, and you can also put this on emissive color because we need a bit of emissive here. And now just delete this also, and then delete this, and then delete this, and then delete this. Now we can go ahead and then right click it and then convert to specular now, and make its value to 0.35 as of now. We can change it later, and then this roughness, make it to like parameter, and then roughness here, and now just duplicate this and put it on opacity, and now just not opacity mask, put it on opacity. I just press Control and then swap this node, and here let's change it to, instead of mask, let's change it to translucent, and then two-sided, and here we have to change it, lighting mode has to be changed at surface translucency volume. You see, surface translucency volume, and then here you have to make it two-sided, and then blend mode to translucent, and then two color, and then you can blend those two color, and then let's rename this to opacity. So opacity, and make its volume to value to maybe 0.85. As of now we will be adjusting it further, and this is a specular, and then this is roughness, and then opacity. So we have made the material of our curtain now. So we'll just press apply, and we'll go ahead and see how it looks now. Let it compile, and maybe let's double click it and see if it's okay. So it's a master material, so let's browse this again, and then right click here and then create instance material, and then just go ahead and then apply it here, instance material. Now if we open this instance material, we can adjust the parameters in real time. So we'll go ahead and then decrease the opacity to maybe something like this, and we can change the color if you want, like something dark, whatever you need, and then roughness, if you want you can change it to any value like 0.35, and then specular also. So you have to just make it 1 or maybe, and then decrease its color here. Now reset this value, and then you can decrease the opacity. So you see, and once we'll be putting a outer plane here with this background, for outer plane with background, this curtain will look even better. So as of now, let's continue like this. We have to delete this, we don't need it. We can use this also, we can use this. So let's delete this and delete this. Now we have this curtain. Okay, so we'll go ahead in this pixel mixer, and then we will just type here now fabric. So So either you can download it a fabric from here, or you can also go ahead and you already have this material. Go to content here and then this type here fabric, and then in this filter you can go ahead and then click material and texture and then material instances, and you will get material instances. Now just go ahead and drag and drop any textures like this. So it's so simple to do the material. Now go ahead and drop this, and I will go ahead and then adjust its parameters now. So I'll go ahead, drop this here, and then color tint, we will go ahead and then increase the color of this. So now you can see, so simple. So we'll just go ahead and then do the material of every object, and I will be showing you. So now let's go ahead and then do the material of this sofa. So we'll go ahead and type here like leather, and we have lots of leather here. Now just drag and drop and go ahead and then see how it looks, and maybe we need to increase a bit its size. So go ahead and increase its styling to maybe 0.5, and then sorry, not 0.5, or maybe 5, or maybe 1, and then let's make it to 1. Okay, it's too big, so maybe 5, and then 5. Yeah, so see, it's very nice. Now let's go ahead and then apply this material now to all our sofa elements. So you can see how easy it becomes if you use our library, and all of this material are free, and that is the biggest advantage of using Unreal Engine for me. Apart with all the features it gives us, we have lots of resource which we get for free to make our work very fast. So let's go ahead, select all of these and then apply this material here. So now we have already done our sofa, and then this is a white fabric. So let's go ahead and then put a white leather here, or maybe fabric also. You can put it fabric also, no problem. So let's go ahead, search a fabric and see if we have any white fabric. Okay, we have white fabric, so let's put it here. And then we need a gray fabric for this. So go ahead, drop this. And then again we can go ahead and drop this white fabric here. So see how fast it was. Again we just select this sofa and then drag and drop this on this sofa. So now you see how easy it was. So now let's go ahead here on this portrait, and we need to adjust some settings of this. So let's go ahead, open this material, and we can go ahead and then convert this into parameter spec, and this convert into parameter and then rough, and then apply it. Then browse and then right click, convert to instance material, and then apply this here, and then open this and go ahead, and then you can increase or decrease the roughness, or maybe like 1 here, or maybe 0.15, or maybe 0.1, maybe 0.5, whatever you suit, like you feel like good value, you can go ahead and then put it here. And now let's go into this border of the portrait, and then we'll go ahead and make it less black, because it's looking too black as of now. Yeah, now it's looking good. That was too black, and anything which is very black, it feels depressing for me. So I don't like absolute black thing in my scene, and it doesn't have any reflection. So let's go ahead and give some reflection on this. So let's go ahead and then decrease its reflection to maybe 0.1. And see if we have reflection on it. Yeah, we have some reflection now. That will add to the realism. So okay, we are done on this. And for the carpet, so let's find some carpet now. So let's like search rug, and then let's drag and drop this rug here, or maybe let's type fabric, and let's see if we can find a good fabric here. Just click instance material, and then okay, let's continue with this as of now, and maybe we'll coming back later, and then we will be optimizing this carpet further. So let's go ahead, proceed further. Now we can see this is having too much of reflection, so let's go ahead and optimize this. So again, we'll go ahead and right click and then convert this to a parameter, and then name it as texture, and then detach both of these, clean this, and then S and a specular default value 0.35, and then control W, and then again roughness, and name it as roughness. Default value 3, and then apply and browse, and right click, convert to instance, and then just right click here, and then select all with the same material, and then apply this instance material on those, so that we can go ahead and then control the reflection. Now let's go ahead and give the reflection on this object. So we go ahead in roughness, and then decrease the roughness until we get a very nice reflection here, like 0.025, and then a specular we can go ahead and increase to 1 or maybe 0.15. So now you can see we are getting reflection here, and we can blur it like 0.1. So this reflection now blurred, you see here. So it's they are here, but they are not so sharp now anymore. So let's go content and then type plastic, and we have lots of plastic here, and we'll go ahead and drag and drop this on the TV screen and see which one goes better with our TV screen. And let's make it instance. So as I can see that I'm not getting a good TV screen here, so we'll go ahead and make our own manually. So if we see we don't find any good material, then we can go ahead and then make them ourselves. So I will go inside this mental preset, and I will open this default mental preset and add some additional functionality here, so that I can make a TV screen very nice TV screen. So I'll go ahead and change this albedo here like this, and then I will add a LURP here, and then I will put this LURP here, and then I will put the output here, and then here. and I will put a color like press 3 and then color here in B, and I will right click, convert to parameter, and then blend color and make it a bit like gray, like this gray white, and I will press again S, and then it will be a scalar parameter, and I will name it as blend amount, and I will go ahead and plug this here now. Keep this inside here and then press apply. So now I have given additional color information here right now, and I will go ahead and then search this and then right click here and then create an instance material and name it TV, and then maybe a screen. And now we'll go ahead and then apply this. Now you see it like this. Now we go ahead and open this material, and we will just click blend color and then blend amount to 1. So now it's white here, and we'll again go ahead here inside this main thing, and then we can also go here and we will send this normal intensity. We can see that. So normal intensity will make it like 0, and then this specular also, let's make it 0, and then in here roughness, let's make it like this, and let's keep like here this, and then we can adjust its color and all those things now. So we'll go ahead here in albedo tint, and then we'll make it like 1, and then we can increase change the color of this. Okay, let's make our separate material. This is not going to work here right now. So let's go ahead, make a material, and then TV, then open this. Let's make a 3 vector, and then 3 vector, and then press L to make a love, and like this add this, and right click, convert color 01, and then you can also do directly like this also, it's not necessary. So let's go ahead and delete this color 1 and make it gray color as of now, and then spec, and then duplicate this, and then turn roughness, and then rough, and then duplicate this and make this on metallic, and then make it metal and keep its value 0, but this value you can put it like 1, and here roughness make default value to 0.2, and go ahead, apply this, search it content browser, right click, create instance material, TV instance, and now apply this, and now we can go ahead and then adjust this properly. So if we don't find any material here inside this library which we already have, so we can go ahead and make our more material anytime. So let's go ahead in color, and then we can change the color of this screen, and then we can go ahead and then decrease the roughness 0.025, and maybe specular we can go ahead and increase it, sorry, decrease it to maybe 0.15, be 1.01005. So now you can see we have a screen now, and this color is too black, so let's make this color a little bit less black. So now you see you can have this color very easily. So let's go with this as of now, and we will be coming back on each and every material further, and we will tweak all the materials if needed. So now for this material, what we can do is we'll go ahead in this TV material, and we can add some additional functionality here so that we can use it for multiple object, to give the material for multiple object by making it as an instance. So let's go ahead and then apply a LR, and then press A, put it here, and then again color 3, and then put it here. Limit is color 0 2. Make it also as just white, then S to for a scalar vector, and then blend amount, and let's put it here, and then apply. And now let's go ahead and then create instance material and name it as metal underscore 01. Now let's go ahead and apply this on this. Okay. Now open this instance material, and now we can go ahead and give the color of this, maybe okay, and then blend amount, let's make it to 1, and then metal, let's make it to 1, maybe 0.5, and then let's go ahead and then roughness to maybe 0.01 or maybe 0. And then specular, we can just go ahead and see if we can remove it, reduce it or not, and then we can go ahead and make it metal to 1. And this metal is like black here, so when we'll be going for final render output, we will go inside this post process volume, and we will adjust this ray tracing reflection max bounces. So if we increase this max bounce to maybe 2 or maybe 3, this reflection will go ahead, will become even better. So I will be showing that further. So we already know that this is the metal texture, because the metal texture has some metal value, and then roughness point, let's make it the roughness to maybe 0.025, and when we will be going for the final output, this will automatically go ahead and increase, and it will look even more realistic. So now let's select this, and again go to this content, and then plastic, then select instance material, and then just drag and drop a plastic material here. So now this looks very nice. This object we are having very nice reflection, so let it be. And this one are looking very dark, so let's decrease the color, darkness color. Oops. Okay, go ahead and then apply material. So there are lots of tabs open now, so we'll right click. If this dialog box appears, and just click yes, and then close tabs to the right. So all these tabs will be closed, and now let's go ahead and proceed further. So I think it's a bit less black now, but let's make them even decrease this intensity to maybe 0.15, and decrease this to like this. Yeah, now they are not pitch black, or maybe let's increase a bit more black here now. Yeah, this seems good now. So all this object also done. This object is okay, good, no problem. We can go ahead with this. So we have just worked on all these materials, and then this marble, and then this, and now let's go ahead and apply this black material here. So again we'll go ahead here and then instance and then plastic, and let's apply this, or maybe this. Yeah, this will go better. Yeah, this is black, and we can go ahead and right click, create instance material, and then we'll apply this material here now, so that we can adjust its color and all those things. So now what's now, so now let's go here and then go ahead and tint, and then you can just go ahead and apply, make it more black if you want, or maybe it's too black. Yeah, and if you want we can go ahead and then decrease its roughness to 1.15. okay, now let's go ahead and then work on the method of these. You can just go ahead and make them more darker and it will be okay. So go ahead, make them a bit more darker, apply, and apply this material on this back, like this one also, hide. Yeah, now this looks better. Yeah, so we are just going on finishing all these materials from here, and now let's go ahead and then adjust these materials. So let's go ahead and then type metal, then instance, and then we can go ahead and then duplicate this material, and then select this material, press Ctrl Q, and then apply this black material, Now let's go ahead for this material, and we can just go ahead and then reduce its metallic amount and then its color to maybe more black color will be okay, but not too black. Oops. And we can just select this material, like hide this, select this material, and then just Ctrl H and then apply this here and then here, and also on this. So you can see this is looking much better now. So we'll go ahead and then select this, Ctrl Q. Also you can right click, select with all same material, and then apply this material on all those objects, and do the same for the rest. Ctrl Q and then apply materials. Here also go ahead and apply this. Just go ahead and cross check whether that material is applied on every object or not. If it's not, then go ahead and then apply it manually. So as you can see, almost done. Now let's go ahead and then adjust this material. So let's go ahead and then make it less black. Yeah, now we'll go ahead in here Quixel breeze and then we'll type facet or wall material walls, and we'll search some white wall material, and we can also type white. So wall and then white. So now you can easily see we have some white materials here, and you have to be in this surface, you just be sure about it. So just wall paint detail or maybe wall paint detail. So let's select this because it's already been downloaded, so we don't have to download it. And you can also find this already blue, all this color in that blue color, that means they're already on local hard disk. So if you go ahead and click here local, they will be all these objects are there. I have already downloaded them for my library, so that I can just go ahead drag and drop like working fast, even faster. So just go ahead and then wall white wall, and let's go ahead and then export this. So now it's exported successfully and we already have our wall. So just go ahead, select this and then apply this. So now it's realistic wall. And now let's go ahead, select this, and maybe let's directly drag and drop this, but it doesn't look better, so let it be like this. Let's drag in this, the old version, old live. Yeah, this one is better. So instead of white material, I used this default material because it was looking nice. So our main concern is that our scene should look nice, and we have to use whatever looks nice on our scene. We will be going with that, so no problem. So now you can see we have just taken care of all these materials on these and these, and then walls. And maybe let's select this and then apply on this also. Okay, it's already there, so no problem. And we are just going ahead and taking care of all the objects material individually, one by one, and that is a very key point to make the scene realistic. So now we'll go ahead and then let's browse it, right click and then select action and select actor using this asset. So lots of objects are using this asset, right? So let's configure it a little bit so that we can control it. So let's make it control to parameter and then color, apply, and then go ahead and apply a specular, or we can also go ahead and copy those values from already given material. Like if we give material on this, we can go ahead and then open it, and then we can control copy this, and then we can come here and then open this and then clean up and then paste it here, and then just connect them for faster workflow. Apply, and then browse, right click, create instance, and then right click here and then select with all same material, and then apply this instance material on them so that we can adjust their parameter fast. Now let's go ahead and make them black now. So let's go to color and then make the color black. And maybe let's reduce the specularity a bit. Yes, roughness also let's point maybe for 0.25 or maybe 0.1 is perfectly fine. And let's see, one is, yeah, one is also fine, no problem. So we have already made this black now, as you can see. So our scene is going to start look better, and we will be continuing further. And once we are done with the whole material, material of the whole scene, it will start looking even better. And then we'll be tweaking we'll optimize the scene and then tweak it, and we'll make it even more better. So we'll just continue doing the materials. And now we can go ahead and then close this toolbar. Right click and then close tabs to the right and then press yes. Yes. And then let's go ahead and tweak the material of this object. So I'll go ahead here, open it, and detach this. Right click, go to color. Then I will just paste it here. Metal, specular, and roughness nodes, which we have already copied from another material. And then I will apply and then browse. And again, right click, select all material, select all with the same material, and I will right click here and then create to instance material. Now we will apply it. So that if you open, you can open it now and then change its color and all those things. So maybe let's reduce the specular. So maybe 0.1 will be okay. And let's make it roughness to 0.2. Increase it to 0.3. So now you can see we have this circle here, and you can also see the circle, like if you go on any reflective object, you see the circle here. This circle is because of the lights. If you select this light, you see this circle because of the source radius. So the spotlight is shown in the material reflection with this specularity, and in the material specularity the light's source radius is generally visible. So what we can do is, and we have to have this big of source radius to get our shadows smooth, and a smooth shadow here. So what we can do is, we can go ahead and select all the spotlights. So you can see, you can select all the spotlights, and if you go here and see the circle, and now you can go here in this light and then this expand this triangle, and there is option specular scale. So just make it 0 for all the spotlights. So now you see we don't have that. So if you go ahead and then click this, you see here this round circle here. This is the shape of this object light. So just go ahead and then reduce it, maybe 0.1 or maybe make it 0. So I prefer making it 0 for spotlights at least. So let's go ahead and continue, and now let's go here on this marble, and we have already optimized our marble on here. So we'll just select it and then apply this marble. So now the modified version of that marble is used. And what you can do is, you can also go here and then you can just type, go inside home and then surfaces, and here surfaces you can type marble. So you see lots of marble here. You can just download any of them and then use it inside your scene. So you can also download this and use it, but as for the tutorial purpose I'm going with this only. But you can go ahead and then download this marble. It's very nice and it will look very nice on here. Now we have this black color already been done, and now let's work on this. So let's go ahead and make them less gray. So again, right click, convert to parameter, color, and then detach this, and then clean up, paste, apply this metallic, specular, and roughness. Just apply it, then browse, and then just right click here and then select with same material. And now we can go ahead and then select it, right click, create instance material, and then apply this instance material. Now we can go ahead and open it, and then we'll make it a little bit grayish in color. Or you can also go ahead here in this Quixel breeze and type like paper, and you can type instead like a sketch paper. It will be better. And now you can see here this is sketch paper gray. I have already downloaded it, so let's export this. Now we have this sketch paper gray here, and we can just go ahead and control Q or maybe right click, select material same, and then you can go ahead and then apply this like this. So you see some texture here right now. Now let's go ahead and then adjust its parameter. And one more thing is, if we go ahead and download any other material, all the extra features we have given in our material, like let me put it here. So all this blend thing and rotate UV thing and any other extras you will be giving, they will be available for us in here. So it's a very amazing thing. So let's go ahead and then adjust this. So we go ahead and tint the albedo. We'll go ahead and increase the albedo intensity, tint intensity to 1, and then we'll go ahead and then, as you can see, go ahead and then adjust it. So now let's adjust the metal of this. So now let's go ahead here. So you have to very concerned about this. You have to use the materials from our library which we brought, like Twinmotion, automatic material, wooden flooring, and then and this Quixel Bridge. I will suggest use Quixel Mega Scan and Quixel Bridge the most, 99% of the time, and do have all these materials with you, placed in hand with you. So when you need, you can just go ahead and use all this material library like Twinmotion, the fabric collection, and then automotive, and then wooden flooring whenever required. but try to stick with this as much as possible, because this will have almost every type of material you need. And if you don't have anything present here, then you can just go ahead and use it from here, or maybe make it manually. So I'll go ahead here in content browser and type leather and then metal instance, and I have got here lots of materials. So I'll go ahead and then apply any material. Yeah, this seems perfect. So let's go ahead and change its color, and once we'll change the color to black, something gray, then it will be better. So let's go ahead and change the color to like this, black or maybe gray. Yeah, perfect. So now let's go ahead and then drop this material. And one more thing is, if you go ahead and open this material, like the main material, if it's a mega scan material, it's not mega scan material, it's from, let's see where it is from, it is in automotive material. So you can go ahead and see all the nodes and all the things that has been done, very complex. So we'll not be going on these objects like this complexity, but the thing is, you just have them with a library you will be getting here in automotive, which is free of cost. So just go ahead and use it. And if you go to this mega scan materials, you can go ahead and click here in master material, and you can see here all the details from which these materials have been made. And the biggest advantage of mega scan material is it's very simple and realistic, and the results are very amazing, and the material setup is very easy. So you can go ahead and modify any property from here, like this is normal, and then this is flatter normal, and this will control the intensity of normal. This is for roughness, and this will control the intensity of roughness, and then this will control the intensity of metalness or metalness amount, and then this will control the intensity of specularity. And with this node we can blend between texture and color, we can change the albedo tint of the texture, and then we can go ahead and rotate this texture with this help of this node. So let's go ahead and make this like C, press C, and then like rotate UV. So this is to rotate the UVs, and this one is for UV control, like a scale U and then a scale V and then tile. So it's very simple. If it's a mega scan material, it's very simple in its approach. So now let's go ahead and cross check everything. So all these materials has been finished, and we'll leave the book as it is. So now let's go ahead here, and then let's go ahead and change the material of this. We don't need normal here. So we delete also this, clean out, and paste, and metal, roughness, supply, and here instead of this we'll go ahead and use like our color. Right click, convert to parameter, and then color, apply it, and then just select it, right click, create instance, and then apply it. Now let's go ahead and make it dark. Yeah, this one is perfect now. And we'll just go ahead and apply this material on here also. We don't need those white thing. And here on this object we'll go ahead and then select the material node, and we'll make it two-sided. That's all we need to do on this. Yeah, and the rest will be okay. perfectly fine, as you can see. If you want, you can go ahead and remove some blackness from this object, so it's too black. So let's make it less black. Like here, they are less black now. And now we will go ahead and close all these tabs on the right. And again we'll go ahead, proceed further. So we have done this material, and we'll select this material and apply on this also and on this also. So it's already there, no problem. And we'll go ahead, apply this material on this also, and then we'll go ahead and change this material to very reflective. So keep it, let's keep it like 100% white, and then do this and then paste it, metallic, specular, roughness, and then apply. Right click, convert to parameter, and name it as color, apply, browse for search, and then create instance material, and then we'll apply this instance. And now you can see it's very reflective. Now let's go ahead and make it even more reflective. So let's make it 0, and let's see how it looks in the viewport. So now you can see so how realistic reflection is. It's actually reflecting everything in the scene that is not even not there in the scene, like in viewport. So that this the biggest advantage of having ray trace reflection is that any object that is not in the viewport of the camera will also be reflected if it's a ray trace reflection. And the biggest reflection, the biggest advantage of ray trace reflection is that thing, that it just like you see here TV being reflected, but TV is here and not in the viewport here, like it's not in the camera viewport, this TV, but it's also getting reflected in this surface, object surface reflection, and this is the advantage of having a ray trace reflection. So it's absolutely accurate in the terms of behavior, right? So now let's go ahead and then optimize this material. So let's go ahead and then color, make it like here, color and parameters, and then name it color, and it has these. Maybe you can clean here, paste, metal, spec, roughness, apply, and then browse, and then right click, create instance material, and on here right click here and then select all with the same material, and then apply this. Now let's make it metallic. So let's go ahead and make the roughness to maybe 0, and then make this color to a bit black, and increase this metalness. So it's too black now, so let's decrease its color. As you can see, maybe let's make it 0.75 so that it's not black anymore. If you go ahead, it's a specular, you can see. Okay, this seems very nice. And we'll go ahead, select this material, right click, create instance material again, so that we can make the material for this one. So let's go ahead and apply this. And we can apply this material on this one. So, and then we can go ahead adjust this material like color and other things. Let's make it 0.5 metallic and decrease its color like here, and we can also decrease the roughness to 1.2. Yeah, this seems to be okay as of now. Let's go here and then we can keep this, just remove this too much of reflection from here. So detach these two nodes and then clean up. You can right click, go to parameter, corner, and then you can right click here and blend amount.